Hey friends, I'm in LA for DragCon this weekend, but there's still lots of news. Anti-discrimination measures just got a big boost in New Hampshire, and an even bigger boost in Pakistan. And the Trump administration is still censoring information for LGBT citizens. We'll have the week's top LGBT news and actions you can take on Weekly Debrief. Debrief is made possible by everyone who supports the show with a pledge of $1 or more a month on Patreon. If you're enjoying these videos, head over to patreon.com/mattbaum or click the link in the description to join the folks who make this show possible. New Hampshire's on track to pass a landmark civil rights bill protecting trans citizens. The law covers non-discrimination in employment, housing, and public accommodations, in other words, getting service at a bakery or a florist. The bill just passed the legislature and now heads to the governor, who says he'll sign it. This is a big deal not only because it makes New Hampshire the 20th state with such protections, it's also one of the biggest legislative advances for LGBTQ citizens in the last 2 years. Since 2016, it's been extremely difficult to pass new laws protecting LGBTs, and this New Hampshire law could mark a turning point in addressing the fact that in most states it's still legal to fire someone for their sexual orientation. And New Hampshire is not alone here. Pakistan just passed a similar law protecting trans people from harassment and discrimination in a wide range of contexts. It now goes to the president for his signature, although it's unclear when it would go into effect and what enforcement mechanisms would exist. Here in the U.S., congressional Democrats are sounding the alarm after the Trump administration wiped out more services for queer citizens. This time, it's the Small Business Administration, which deleted information for LGBT-owned businesses from its website, following similar deletions by the Department of Health and Human Services and the State Department, part of a government-wide purge of information for LGBT individuals. Now, a group of senators has sent the Small Business Administration a letter demanding an explanation for why LGBT-related information is being deleted from their website. The deadline for a response is May 22nd, and if Trump appointees fail to respond, there will likely be no ramifications for them whatsoever. But that doesn't mean there's nothing that can be done. The National LGBT Chamber of Commerce has been instrumental in monitoring this situation, and in the absence of government services, they can step in to work with queer business owners. This week's action item is to connect with the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce. They're at NGLCC on Twitter. They're keeping an eye on the situation, and they can help you if you're thinking of starting a business. As always, let me know about stories that need covering in the YouTube comments and at Matt Baum on Twitter. If you're enjoying these weekly debrief videos, connect with me on Patreon at patreon.com/mattbaum or click the link in the description to help keep these videos going for as little as $1 a month. Huge thanks to everyone who makes Weekly Debrief possible. It would not happen without you. And have a wonderful weekend from me and from Kat Benatar.